Hi, I'm Steph Palermo, and I know you hear me talking about feeling groovy and doing groovy things and having fun and enjoying your life. But what does that actually mean when you have to wake up every day to an ever-growing list of to-dos? And then, of course, there's those shoulds. I should meditate. I should get on a diet. I should go to yoga. I should rest. I should do all these things to feel good. I should travel. Well, I'm offering you a chance to actually feel and embody what groovy is, what feeling amazing is. Join me in Terracini, Sicily. You will not regret it. We are going to have an amazing time, and you will actually feel what living really is, what knowing your purpose is. And you'll be able to take that back, not in a list of to-dos, but in how you feel. So I'll see you there in Terracini, Sicily. Don't miss it. This is the Just Steph Show, and I'm your host, Steph Palermo, your Italian Boston girl who's an empath, healer, and all-around seeker of wisdom. Tune in weekly for advice on how to live your best life at work, home, or play so you can feel groovy every day. Hey, happy Wednesday. It's me, Just Steph, your Sicilian Scorpio girl who takes you by the hand and shows you how to enjoy life. I'm helping your soul to get on the right path. So if you have any questions for me, you can always message me. You can send me a message on Facebook. You can get me here in the chat. And of course, I'm always ready to get on a call with you if you would like to discuss how I can help you live your best purpose-driven life. And you saw in my little commercial before, I'm heading to Sicily on June 5th, and I am preparing everything for all of you to join me in September. I have 2 weeks that I'm offering. It's September 14th through the 23rd and September 28th through October 7th. Everything is included in the price. It's amazing. So I will have more information for you I want to get my website all ready. It's going to be 8 nights. It's amazing. We're going to do healing circles, soul readings, meditations. Of course, we're going to be mingling with Sicilians, a cooking lesson, delectable food, wine tastings, and we'll be going to healing sacred sites. You don't want to miss this. And healing, you don't have to be physically sick. You don't have to be in trauma. This is about healing your thought process to adjust to your soul's path and purpose. Okay, so let me talk to you about what I want to today. Say hi in the chats if you're watching. If you watch the replay, #replay, because on Friday, during Love Card Friday, I will be giving you a shout out. So please say hi in the comments. Make sure I know you're here. Okay, I want to talk to you about, and I want to talk to you about how we're at war. And it's so unsettling for me. I actually have to kind of shut it off because I'm just a happy person who wants to live my best life on my soul's purpose and do the next right thing every single day. So at night, I can just rest my head knowing that I've lived my best life. I gave my best to myself, to you, to my family, and to my friends, and all of the people around me. And I can only do that if I take care of me. And sometimes taking care of me is shutting out what's going on out there. But sometimes I need a little reminder so I can help you. And I was having this conversation. I've had a couple of these conversations in the last few days with my friends and other folks. And I said, we're at war. What this pandemic, first of all, I don't even like to use the words. Like I try to avoid the words like mask and pandemic and COVID because I live my life as if, because here's why. Everything that's happening in your life right now, everything that has happened in the past year was once your thought. Yours. You manifested and called into existence everything that you're experiencing right now. That's just the a reality of what you thought about. It could have been 10 years ago, who knows? And yes, has there been upsetting things in your world? Of course there were. This past year hasn't been hunky-dory for anybody, for a lot of people. But even if you didn't want it, you manifested it by focusing on whatever it is you don't want in your life. And there it is. And here's the other thing. You could have been focusing on something that happened in the pandemic that was good for you, like spending quality time with the people you love. I published my book. We all have good things that have maybe come out of this. Maybe we've paid more attention to life. Maybe we've recognized that life is precious, and we only have so many days before or years, or whatever, decades before we transition to the next realm. And maybe we ought to make the most of it, like living the happiest life we can. But what has actually come out of it? I got this thing from the Weather Channel. The Earth is off its axis. I said, well, there it is. That explains it. That explains all the Looney Tunes that's going on out there. Crazy stuff, people killing each other, looting, whatever you do. I don't really care what side of the fence you're on. I don't care about your politics. I don't care. I don't care what anybody's is. All I know is there's a whole lot of hating going on. And as Americans, now you can be watching this all over the world, and you know this is happening in your world too. But as Americans, we used to sit here before 9/11, and we'd look across the pond and say, oh, they got some crazy stuff going on over there. They're killing each other in the streets. It's terrible. Terrible how they're living. Well, here we are. We have stooped to the barbaric. We are at war with ourselves first, because what you're doing around you comes from what's inside. Your world around you if your world is chaotic around you, what's going on inside of you is chaotic. So now we're at war with ourselves. We're at war with our neighbor. Everybody's fighting. Everybody's mad. We're at war with groups, different groups. Do you really think that by hating, that's going to change the world? The only way to change this world is to adjust your thinking, live as if the future that you want is right now, whatever that is, and it will manifest itself. If you want this stuff to be over, then start living like it's over. Stop the war. Stop the war inside of you. Stop being mad. Stop being angry. Stop taking it out on the people around you. And start loving more. Start with yourself. Love yourself more. And the more you love yourself and care about yourself, the more sensitive you will be to the ugliness that's out there. And you won't want to have any part of it. And you'll be the beacon of light for the people around you, because your life will have changed. I can only hope that my example of joy, of loving my life, is an example for the people around me, my closest people. My closest people are not my clients. I'm not soul reading them, although sometimes I mind read them, but that goes with the territory if you're around me. But I'm not serving them like they're my clients. I'm just loving them for being in my life. And I hope that my joy is an example to the people around me. And, my mom said it to me when I had come back to Florida. She said, Stephanie, you're so happy. Don't let anything get in the way with that. Get in the way of that. You finally have let so much go. And she was right. So I don't even get involved in conversations that incite negative, low vibe emotions, because I only want to go reach enlightenment. That enlightenment is the highest frequency vibration you can have. And that's when you're attracting amazingness into your life. You stay angry, you stay at war, that's all you're going to get in your life. That's what the kind of people you're going to attract into your world. I'm not getting involved with politics at all. I can't. I'm not going to touch any politics. I'm talking about changing the individual person, changing yourself. I get it. I get everybody has their opinions on how things should be run, but you know what? Just live your life the best that you can and be the happiest person you can be, loving yourself and loving the people around you. Stop the war. You can stop what's going on out there by stopping what's going on inside of here. And that's the bottom line. And really, that's all I wanted to tell you today, because I'm just tired of the war. And I'm actually kind of embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to be a human being. I mean, I think maybe I should just go and be my spirit animal, which is I think the Siberian tiger, the white tiger. It's my favorite. I think I just want to go and be a tiger and just hang out with them. They don't have all this going on. They don't have to worry about it. Well, I don't worry about it, but you know what I'm talking about. This is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to be an American with all this barbaric behavior. We're supposed to be a civilized nation built on the foundation of love. Okay? I'm sorry. It's built on the foundation. It was love. I don't know what it is anymore. Somebody took it down. Okay, enough of that. Just be happy. And if you need help getting happy, just make sure you message me and I will be there for you like that. Okay? I answer all emails and messages. Okay, so I'm going to pull a grace card. Choice. Here we go. Can't make this stuff up. For every action, there is a reaction. Choose wisely. Can we just choose love, people? For every action, there is a reaction. Choose wisely. Choice. This is a great card. So, I hope you'll join me in Tirasini, Sicily for a soul journey retreat. Message me if you're interested. I'll send you all the info. And I'll be posting all that too, and get on my email list as well. Send me a message and I'll put you on my email list. Give me your name and email. Make sure you get everything. First dibs at Just Steph stuff, information, inspiration, and motivation. And that's it. So I hope you have an amazing Wednesday. Take a risk, be vulnerable, share your heart and love always. Know I love you all. Wishing you love, balance, and peace. Ciao, ciao, baby. I love you. I do.
Thanks for tuning in to the Just Steph Show. I really care about you, your happiness, and helping you make great choices for your life. So tune in next week for more wisdom from me. In the meantime, follow me on my Just Steph Facebook page, on Twitter at Steph Palermo. My Instagram account is JustSteph1, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Steph Palermo. See you next week.